Hey everyone, I am Empress Arcana and I am going to dive into a channeling session with this sextile in the cosmic skies with Uranus and Mars. Currently, Uranus is at 29 degrees. Yes, the anoretic degree, as everyone talks about. 29, oh my god, 29. In Taurus. But get this, Mars is also at 29 degrees in Pisces. All right, so we're shifting gears. I've been saying that. I've been feeling that in the ethers, right? So we're shifting from Earth water dynamic with these two planets to air and fire. We have a lot of air and fire stuff happening right now, especially fire energy. So, yeah, let's go into a channeling session with my cards and see what the planets are discussing. What is the conversation as they reach their ending of a time, a phase. Mars is significantly shorter in a sign, but Uranus has been there for what, 7 to 8 years in Taurus, and I at least personally, I've hated it. It's been I've reached rock bottom with Taurus in my 8th house. Excuse me, with Uranus in my 8th house. It's been wild and not a fun wild. So let's get some cards. Okay, let's see what these two planetary energies are coming through with, what messages. I'm going to get a card for Uranus and I'm going to get a card for Mars. So what are the final messages that they want to leave us with before they shift signs? All right, because Mars is shifting signs tomorrow. The ingress will be into Aries. Of course, I think that this is definitely Aries energy. We have here the 5 of Wands. Okay, let's get one for Uranus. We have 2 of Pentacles. Okay. These might seem like little tiny bitty energies because they're minor arcanas. That's the way I see it. But I will say this, that, okay, I'm channeling. The 5 of Wands. I don't know about you, but with Mars in Pisces, for me, I do have significant placements in Pisces, but I felt that there was such a mental fog, especially during the Mercury retrograde. But I feel that Mars was prepping us for taking action in something. So here, usually a card of competition or fighting for attention, or like, hey, I've worked this, like me energy, because this 5 of Wands energy is usually an aggressive, how I interpret it, aggressive, like competition energy. Maybe you're moving into a more, it is moving into Aries. I feel that Mars needs to lead with knowing. Okay, the lessons of Pisces is that sometimes boundaries can become so blurred. You now know your boundaries. You will not allow anything or anyone to cross those boundaries once Mars goes into Aries. It won't be any form of competition. You don't have to compete with anyone. That is the energy that I am feeling, because everything that you learned with Pisces in your Mars in your Pisces house is shifting gears to knowing your worth. Again, that is a very big lesson in Aries energy. With the 2 of Pentacles, which is Uranus's message, is I've taught you balance. And you know what? That tracks, because Taurus is a Venusian sign. And the other sign of Venus, the other side of Venus is Libra. So Taurus, Uranus and Taurus has shaken things up, but so that you can see that you needed to be self-sufficient in whatever area of your life Taurus is for you, whatever house that is. So these, the water and earth elements have helped feel where you needed to become more, like, less porous with your boundaries, I'm hearing. And with Uranus shaking that house of Taurus up, and that is a fixed energy. Taurus is a fixed sign. So it's important to shake things up from time to time, because we might be carrying lessons, or not lessons, that's not the right word. We might be carrying voices or templates that aren't ours, excuse me, that aren't, oh, I'm tongue tied. Let me tell you, it's been, I get so tongue tied. Anyway, so what I am seeing with this energy, I'm going to get one for the combined energy and what's to come, okay? All right, is that it is important to meet your inner authority and trust what comes through. Trust that you are being prepared during this time. I have to tell that to myself, because I have, when we are in it, we're like, but why me? Why this way? Why now? It's because something bigger and greater is trying to come into our lives. But if we're not prepared, sorry, I was trying to, I got the strength card. That's so beautiful. Exactly. Your inner strength. Look at that lion. Look at that lion. Yeah, you needed to be more self-sufficient, less porous with your energy, understand how your energy works. And that's another thing, because Taurus, groundedness, right? And then we have Pisces, which is like the flow and the surrender, to stay grounded in the surrender. And that's actually very beautiful. And they work together to help you. Mars definitely is always about action, taking steps forward, however that looks like in each significant sign. And because it was in Pisces, it can get distorted. It can get really dreamy. But also it's about not giving up on your dream, allowing yourself to sing, okay? And be brave and face those those chapters that you might have clip marked or put a little paper clip on to return to. And this is that moment. You're returning to those chapters to finally finish reading them or digesting them and closing it, so that you can either start a new book or start a new chapter. However that is for you, because maybe the story that you've been writing for your life, you don't want it. You don't like it. You can finish it and start a new one. Or you can keep on with the story that you have been writing and just add a new chapter. However it is best for you. But this is so beautiful, the strength card to come through as the final card, as the energies showing us that fire and air are going to marry each other, and show you that with that strength of heart, that truth within, the dream of the child coming true by allowing yourself to really have grounded that into the earth. You're like, wait a minute, I want this. You know what? I can get it. But I needed to refine myself a bit. And even with the obstacles of illusions, or however the projections were being presented to you, you organize yourself. And now you're coming through and graduating, if you will, and going into the next part of your journey. So this harmonious sextile is showing you that we have been working together. All of us collectively, the planets, the cosmos, however, we have all been working together, because something big and monumental is coming with that air and fire energy. All right, that is the reading. If you'd like your own reading, go to my bio. I have the link there to my shop, and I have all sorts of services. So thank you so much for sticking around, and have a beautiful day. And until the next one, bye guys.